Bad News Production, and today is Thanksgiving. So in the season of giving, I'm gonna give you guys 3 movie recommendations that I love for the fall, and it just makes you. These movies make you comfortable, and they're just my favorite movies to watch during this time of windiness and comfort and cloudiness, and California weather is kind of crazy. First movie recommendation, I just watched this yesterday, and it's called Remember the Titans with Denzel Washington. Donald Fabian's in it too. I don't remember the other actors, but I love that movie. I watched it yesterday, and that movie, I watch it once every year, and it never ever stops me from crying. It always gets me. There's always one scene, and it's usually the same scene where the spoilers, you haven't seen it, but one of the characters, Gary, he gets in a car accident and then he's paralyzed, and then his friend Julius, and he walks into the room, and then he says, and then the nurse Jackie, she goes, only kin are allowed in this room, and then Gary goes, don't you see the family resemblance? That's my brother. That scene always gets to me. It's so good. But this time it didn't really choke me up. The one scene that actually choked me up, Julius just tells him that he's supposed to be like, he calls him Superman throughout the movie, and he goes like, you're Superman, you're supposed to, you can't get hurt. And that scene, I don't know why it just touched me so much. It's so good. And literally the movie starts off with leaves falling. Like it's like orange and brown and yellows, these warm colors, they're great indicators of the fall season. So yeah, it's beautiful. Now the next movie is gonna cheat a little bit. It's 2 movies. It's Spider-Man 1 and 2. The original Sam Raimi movies with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, they're the best Spider-Mans. And whereas the beginning of Remember the Titans starts off with leaves, the ending of Spider-Man 1 ends with the same kind of theme, where there's leaves falling and it's very windy, just like today. I do 1 and 2. I do Spider-Man 1 and 2. I watch them back to back when I do watch these movies. And the whole movie is always very lighthearted, very comfort, very funny. Spider-Man is one of those characters you can be funny and lighthearted and be serious at the same time. So the colors, like where Batman is more darker and blue, Spider-Man has red, has sun. The sunshine is not always at night. It's rarely, in fact, it's a rare sight to see Spider-Man at night. A lot of scenes do take place in the day, and it does have one of the best fight scenes, I think, in the whole series as well. I think probably the best fight scene, where Green Goblin fights Spider-Man at the end. And then the second movie is better than the first movie, and it has a happy ending, which you want to see, and it has this yellow kind of tone to it, kind of like filter to it, to the movie, and yeah, so I recommend that one. And the last recommendation is two more recommendations. The third recommendation is literally any Studio Ghibli movies. I love to watch those movies and during times like these. And you can't go wrong with any of them. You could go Howl's Moving Castle. You could do Castle in the Sky, Spirited Away. My favorite being Princess Mononoke. I also do love The Boy and the Heron. I saw that one, and that one. My Neighbor Totoro as well. So yeah, any of these movies you can't go wrong with. They're all super comfort, very childlike, and this spirit of wonder, this imagination. It's just great. And the last movie is True Romance. So I don't know you guys, I think it's an underrated movie. True Romance. It was written by Quentin Tarantino. It was directed by, I don't remember who directed it. I'll put it right here. This movie is just great because it's weird when you think of like comfort movies. You don't really think of action movies, but this is an action movie, and it's also very lighthearted, but is with more mature themes. It's about a guy that marries a stripper, like a call girl, escort girl, and she is paid by his boss to show him a good time, and they fall in love, and they go on this road trip of adventure and chaos and money and stuff like that, right? And it's a great movie. It has great dialogue. Quentin Tarantino writes it, so it's really good. It's like kind of like a fantasy movie. Like I heard somewhere that Quentin Tarantino had a dream that that he the dream is the movie, right? They ended writing, and I love the score by Hans Zimmer. It's very unlike anything Hans Zimmer has ever done. It feels like a Danny Elfman. I actually thought Danny Elfman did write this score, so it's great. It puts you into the fall feels. Those are my movie recommendations. Hopefully you guys like one of them, and we'll do some honorable mentions. You can watch Your Name, the anime, also very autumn vibes. You can watch Over the Garden, the show. And yeah, that should do it. Those are my favorite fall movies. And yeah, so happy Thanksgiving from everyone at Batteries Production. Me, the producer. Show yourself. Show yourself. Ah, she's a little shy. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
That's the version that you'll never see. You get it. I would be a witch and all that.